Hello everyone, and welcome back to part 6 of the Death Guard army build. Today, the Death Guard Elite Infantry Corps joins the army build with a veteran breacher squad. And these guys feel like the perfect unit to follow the headquarters in the last video. With Callus Typhon and the Cataphractii Praetor now ready to lead the force, this squad really starts to make the army feel like a true line-breaking assault formation built for the Brutalism Mortalis style fighting of the Horus Heresy. The boarding shields, heavy armor, and veteran status give them such a distinct Death Guard feel. And I love how they visually tie together the breachers from earlier in the series with the growing command and assault elements. Before we dive in, let me know in the comments what type of vehicle platform you'd use to deliver them into battle. Now let's take a look. So for this squad, I am aiming for a good unit that can assault objectives, as they have Vanguard 3. And they're really sticky once they get there with their 2 wounds. I armed them with 2 melta guns, and then the sergeant has a combi melta. And I'll show you those a little closer here. So there's one of the meltas. And there's another. And then, like I said, the sergeant has a combi melta. And again, these guys are all modeled in the old style of Mark III power armor, because I had lots and lots and lots of them sitting around, and I have many more. So, I think if I'm going to use use them up on an army, it'll probably be this one. Again, I think that they'll be good for storming in on objective, destroying units on it, capturing those vanguard points. Again, I went for a very weathered look. Lots of chipping, lots of pigments on the bases and legs, and the bases, again, they came from Dragonforge. They're all custom resin bases, and I think they do a lot for the army to make it really stand out, I don't know if it's worth it. Probably is, but to add Vexilla or Voxes to the unit. But, you let me know. I don't know, with the purpose of this army, or of this squad, getting in there and getting those Vanguard points, I'm not sure how necessary it is. But, yeah, let me know what you guys think. This is a 10-man squad, so it is very expensive. The baseline for the veteran breachers is 5, but you essentially double the cost of a normal breacher squad to get them to this point. But you get the options to get melta guns in there, which I think will be very useful. But anyways, thank you for joining me on part 6 of the build, and I think I'd like to build something for them to go in next. They could go in the Spartan, but I think I'd like something that can deliver them quicker across the board. So I have a couple units in mind that could do the trick, but I want to stick with something that's very, Death Guard-esque, so it really captures that feel. But thanks for following along, and if you enjoy it, make sure you come back for more. Thanks.